The next article is related to the US deal and India's concerns with respect to it. This is important in GS2 under the topic bilateral, regional and global groupings and agreements involving India and or affecting India's interests. There has been no final agreement yet. The deal as of now, it is only an interim framework for an interim agreement on reciprocal trade. But the procedural template itself is a cause of concern, as all the announcements they have made unilaterally by the US. And the Trump's post has even claimed specific concessions, whereas the subsequent post by Prime Minister Modi, it only mentioned tariff reductions. So, what are the concessions that have been made by India? First, regarding the Russian oil imports that we have already been reducing since November 2025. Russia's share has decreased from 40% in 2024 to 25%, while the discounts on the Russian oil they have become even larger. Regarding the tariffs and trade also we have given concessions. For example, the tariff and non-tariff barriers have been effectively brought to zero in return for 18% US tariffs on Indian goods, and India has committed to buy much more US oil. We have committed to buy American pledge by saying that about $500 billion of US goods and services will be bought by India, and the US order has even mentioned that India has agreed to align sufficiently with the US on national security, foreign policy and economic matters. Therefore, there are certain unanswered questions. For example, India has not officially denied any of Trump's claims. The official statements they have rather focused upon India's energy sourcing priorities and diversification. And buying of $500 billion of US goods that will leave limited space for the imports from the other countries. And also the terms, the benefits that we have given to US, they have not been extended to the recently signed free trade agreements. For example, European Union, New Zealand, what if they start asking questions? So it may cause strategic and diplomatic repercussions. For example, the strategic autonomy may be affected. In 2019, India almost complied on giving up the Iranian oil and Venezuelan oil after the initial resistance. We can see a similar template unfolding now, because US is pushing India to buy American oil or Venezuelan oil, which is effectively controlled by America, to give up the Chabahar port project to end the trade with Iran. And if India yields, then it is narrowing India's options rather than diversifying them. Similarly, India's credibility and global standing may be affected. For example, we have the respect, the goodwill with Russia and Iran, and it will become an awkward moment for India, as India will also be hosting the 2026 BRICS summit. And there has been a pattern of US demands. For example, they have given limited regard for India's interests with the deals involving Pakistan or Bangladesh. Rather, they have insisted on ending the ties with Iran and Russia. And India was singled out as the only country which was imposed upon with 25% punitive tariffs for buying Russian oil. There are other major buyers also, example China, Turkey, and they were not targeted. Therefore, the core question remains that in 2022, when India did not criticize Russia when it went for the conflict in Ukraine, that time it was said to be pragmatism over principle. But in 2026, if we are giving up Russian oil as a compulsion of ties with US, it may not be either principled or pragmatic as per the observations of the author. And therefore, if we end up accepting unfair, unjustified or unreasonable measures, then we might be having strategic repercussions in future also.